Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to Home with the Halsteads. I woke up hungry this morning. I don't know why I'm so hungry. Usually I'm not this hungry, but I'm going to poach me some eggs, and I thought I'd show you how I do it. Eggs are wonderful to start the day with. You can scramble eggs, you can fry eggs, you can boil eggs, you can make deviled eggs, and then you can also poach eggs. When I was a little girl, my mother poached eggs, and I'm sure I did not like them when I was little. But now I love them. And so I just wanted to show you this morning how I poach my eggs. So we're going to jump over to the stove and get started. Okay, so we're over at our stove and we're ready to start poaching our eggs. We're going to start this morning with 1 cup of water. I'm going to put it in this stainless steel skillet that I have here. And to that, I'm going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of vinegar. Now the vinegar helps to keep the egg white from separating from the yolk. And some people put more vinegar, some people don't put any vinegar. But I'm just going to put 1/4 of a teaspoon to a cup of water, and I'm going to stir this around. I'm going to be poaching 2 eggs this morning. I'm really hungry and I think I can eat 2 eggs. So I'm going to let this get hot. I don't want to bring it to a complete boil. I just want it to get really, really hot. And while this is heating up, what I want to do is to tell you why I have these 2 eggs in a bowl with some water on top of it. I find that my eggs do better if they are room temperature. Well, when I get up in the morning, I don't have time to take my eggs out and let them sit and get room temperature. So I have learned a little tip or a little trick that I wanted to share with you. If I need eggs to go in a cake or any other recipe, I will put them in some hot water and they immediately become room temperature. It doesn't take but 2 or 3 minutes to do that. So I'm just going to dry this off, and I'm going to go ahead and crack the eggs while we're waiting on our water to get hot. That's one. Gonna dry this off and crack it. I'll set this water aside and get it out of the way so you can hopefully see what I'm doing. And now I'm gonna crack this one. Okay. Now I've turned our water down to 2, which is probably a low temperature. It's almost to a boil. We don't want to cook these fast. We want to cook them slow, and we want to gently put them in the water. So once I get them in the water, then I'm going to cover them with a lid and let the steam help to poach and to cook the eggs. So I think our water is probably hot enough. I've got it on 3. You can see the steam rising. And I'm going to very gently place the egg or pour the egg into the water. And then I'm going to come on this side and I'm going to very gently pour this one into the water. Have you ever poached an egg and the egg white just kind of went everywhere? Well, I did too. And I've done that many times, and this one may do that. I certainly hope not, because I want it to be pretty for you, and I want to show you how I do my poached eggs. So I placed them in the water. The water is just kind of simmering. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let it just simmer there, and it'll steam up and it'll cook them on top and it'll cook them on bottom. And then we'll have a wonderful poached egg. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to start some toast over here because I'm going to spread some butter on some good toast, and I'm gonna eat mine on top of some toast this morning. And I've already fried me 2 pieces of bacon, so I'm gonna have a hearty breakfast this morning. So we'll just wait and see how these are doing and watch them, and I'll show you in a minute. But these egg whites, when they cook, they are so delicate and they are so delicious. And it doesn't take but just a few minutes to do it. And if you're trying to maybe cut back on some calories, or you don't need to eat as much grease or as much fat, poached eggs is a wonderful way to start your morning. However, Doug loves his eggs scrambled. So I'll show you sometime how I do my scrambled eggs as well. So these are doing really, really well. Let me step over here and get my bacon. And I've got a paper towel here. When I take the poached eggs out, I'm going to drain them on this paper towel. But I'm also going to use this slotted spatula to lift them out of the water. And we'll check them in just a minute and show you how they're progressing. They're already beginning to get firm on top, and you can cook them to any stage that you like. Some people like the yellow to be runny. Some people like it to be really, really firm. I like mine to be kind of in the middle. I like for the bottom to be firm and the top to be just almost firm. So you'll learn as you go along how to do that. Okay, let's take a peek and see how they're doing. Can you see them? I think they're doing really, really well. Sometimes I'll take some water and just kind of dip over the top of the egg, and that helps to speed the cooking process. Just like that. So let me get my toast ready, and I think these eggs will be ready. Just going to put my toast right here. I'll turn it around here so you can see it. I'm going to spread some butter on it. I'm using a thick sliced toast. I like that, and because I'm using a thick slice, I don't need but 1 piece. That's enough for me. Just put a little butter all around the edges. I have that ready for my eggs. I'm going to put it on top. So now, let's see about our eggs. I think they're ready. See, it doesn't take but just a minute to do this. So I'm going to just take my spatula, go under here, let it drain just a little bit. I want you to see it real well. Hope you can. I'm going to place it on this paper towel for just a minute to let it kind of get that water off the bottom so it won't get my toast wet. Just going to put it just like that. I'm going to set this off. Now we're to turn my eye off. So now I'm going to very gently, I'm just going to pick my egg up and place it on my toast. Let me turn it around so you can see it. I'm going to pick it up and place it on my toast, just like that. I'm going to move the paper towel, dry my plate off, make it pretty. I like for my food to be pretty. I've told you that before. So here we go. We have poached eggs on toast. Let me grab some bacon. And there you have it, folks. In just 5 minutes or less, we have 2 poached eggs on toast with 2 slices of bacon, and I've got a good cup of coffee already brewed, and I will see you in a few days with another good recipe, and I hope that you'll try some good poached eggs, and I hope you have a blessed day. I'll see you again really soon.